It's hot in here. You feel how hot it is in here. It's very warm. Welcome to episode 5 of Teen Takeover podcast.
Sorry, I'm tired, but yay.
It's all over. Sorry.
You're the intro. That's funny. Oh. Should we tell them about our adventures this morning?
We can, yeah.
Just to start it off.
We went to, what did we do? I woke up my alarm went off at 7, okay? Mm-hmm. And I was going to get up and I was going to be productive and I was going to get dressed. That's what my plan. But when my alarm went off, I was like, oh, I can just, sleep until 8 because I don't have to pick her up until 9. And it was like 7:10 when I realized. I was like, wait, what time am I picking you up? So I checked our chats again and it said 8 and I was like, oh wait, I can't do that.
You're the one that said 8. I was like,
So I got up and I was like getting dressed and stuff. And then you said you had to wait for your brother out of the shower, so.
Mm-hmm. He was in the bathroom.
And I wasn't complaining because that means I had more time to lay in my bed and watch YouTube. So
before you came, I was like, I should get up. Well, I had already taken my shower, but I was just laying in bed because I was so tired.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, I don't want to get up.
I don't want to do it.
But then eventually I was like, okay, if I get up now, then I'll have 15 minutes to get ready, so I should do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I did. And then she came, and we got Starbucks.
What'd you get from Starbucks?
Normally it's cuter, but it's just a matcha with oat milk and vanilla sweet cream cold foam, and it's wet.
Yummy.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to grab the table with my my grippers. Oh, just blur my feet out every time you see them.
I will.
What'd you get?
I got a hazelnut espresso. Oat milk. Espresso.
Espresso. It's
egg espresso.
It's espresso.
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 I had to emphasize that.
There's no.
I know. ESP. Espresso.
ESS.
ESP.
RESSO. Sabrina Carpenter.
We went to. Okay. We're doing this. My family has started this whole fitness journey,
Mm-hmm.
and you get to be a part of it as well because you've been coming on the. We've been going to Planet Fitness, doing some workouts. But my mom was like, "It's nice outside. Let's go for a walk." And apparently, her friend had a this trail that he always walked on when it was nice out, and so I was like, "Okay, I'll do that with you guys." Well, we were we walked a ways, and then when we went to go walk back, that's when I started realizing how tired I was, on the way back, because you don't realize you've walked that far, I guess. Mm-hmm. And so when we're coming back this way, I'm like, we did not walk this far, I swear we didn't. And I'm waiting to come around the bends to see the cars, but no, it's taken forever. We've walked 3 miles at this. It wasn't even the walking part, it was my choice of clothing in the heat, because I was wearing literally this outfit basically, and we were walking outside, and it was 80 something I think, which isn't that bad, but it was hot, and the sun was right there, and so we finally get to 3.2 miles, and I see the cars. I'm like, let's go.
Finally.
So I got to sit in an air-conditioned car. That was awesome. And drink my mom's water because I forgot a water bottle. I clearly was not prepared for that situation.
That's alright.
But yeah, I walked 3 miles and I lapped my fitness goal that day because I went to work as well, so that was fun.
Period.
What else did I do? I don't know.
I think, yeah. You never told me that. Normally you tell me stuff, so I didn't actually know that story already. Yeah, I got sunburned.
Right, my nose is super red, and when I go like this, it hurts. So don't do this, Today, we are supposed to be going boating in an hour. But the problem is that it's raining, so we have no idea what's going to happen. Let me check the weather app. Maybe
I
it's
shouldn't be
looking
raining
better.
then.
Maybe it's looking better.
Can I try your thing, by the way?
Oh yeah, of course. Before I check it out.
Is it good?
It's really coffee-y.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you enjoyed it. Take it.
I like couldn't grab it for a second. Oh my God.
Hazelnut.
I love hazelnut chocolate.
Which brings us into our next topic.
Feastables. We were literally...
Not sponsored.
Unfortunately. Mr. Beast, hear me out. I'm just kidding. But...
She's not kidding.
Yeah, you're right. You're, like, rich and everything, so, like, it's okay.
Mr. Beast finds us on, like, TikTok or Instagram, and he's like, hey, want to do a collab? And we're like, yeah. That'd be insane.
That would be crazy, yeah.
What would we do? Hopefully not that video that we were watching.
Like the Fears one?
Yeah.
Can I not say?
Shh, don't say that, because then if it does happen, and I don't want to do that. I'm good. I'm not jumping from 200 feet high.
But yesterday I went to Walmart and I was walking around, and first we run into like the new Prime. It's like the black bottles with like pink and blue.
Oh.
I've never had it. I've had like 2 different Prime flavors and they're okay. It's just they're really sweet, so like they're better watered down. But honestly, it's okay. They're good, you know. I agree with people saying that they're good. It's fine. But I think the biggest thing is that people don't want to buy YouTubers' products because it's feeding into media.
Yeah, and it's like
marketing
clickbaity
schemes and stuff. Yeah, and which is kind of what oh my goodness, I'm having a stroke. Which is kind of me as well. But, like, I don't tend to buy that stuff because it's overpriced and it's like never really that good. But I bought a peanut butter Feastables yesterday.
The new formula.
Because I was just like bored and I was like, oh, maybe it'll be good.
Everyone's hyping it up.
Yeah, everyone was hyping it up. They said it's so good. And I took a bite of it and I was like, oh my goodness. It was actually crazy how good it was because I wasn't expecting it to taste... I was expecting it to be made like Hershey's, you know?
Yeah.
But it definitely is better than Hershey's. Not gonna lie. And it's pretty up there with Reese's. Because I love Reese's.
Did you know that Reese's is Hershey's chocolate, though?
Mm-hmm. Which is... Yeah, sad. But... which is why I think it has potential. They should consider making, like...
Cups?
Peanut butter cups. Because they would eat with that. I feel like...
Mr. Beast, do you hear her?
Because it's the reason Reese's is a step down than what it could be is because of the Hershey's chocolate that they use, which it could be better. So I feel like
The shapes
are really good. Yeah, I feel like if they were to try and make a chocolate using or make a peanut butter cup using Feastables chocolate, I feel like it would be top tier. So there you go.
More marketing schemes.
Yeah. Also, if you scan the back of the Feastables chocolate, it takes you to the Feastables website to buy more Feastables.
Wow.
But also, it also has, like, different things you can click on. There's Join the Crew, which you can sign up to be on the Mr. Beast crew.
Oh, wow.
Or, like, send in an application, which I thought that was funny. And then I think there was, like, a survey to make Feastables chocolate better. And I did it because I was bored. And then there was, like... At the end of it, there was a thing saying, like, which flavor would you want to see? And there was, like, a coffee and hazelnut flavor, which... Hazelnut chocolate is so good. It's so good. So I feel like they should try.
They'd eat it down.
They would eat it down, yeah.
I had just a sip of your coffee and it's making my tummy hurt.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
And that's insane because normally Starbucks coffee doesn't bother me. It's just any place else, but maybe because he has espresso in it.
Espresso.
My bones are sore from the gym.
Scooter's coffee makes me in pain a lot.
Yep.
It makes my stomach hurt. Starbucks coffee.
Their smoothies are good though.
I don't like smoothies. Admittedly so. I think that's, you know.
Okay, well, more for me. I love smoothies.
I don't know why. I don't like. Maybe because it's too natural.
Not artificial enough.
More of an artificial girl. That is kind of me, though, because unfortunately, I do like fruits and stuff, but, like, when it's chunks in my drink, I don't like that.
Well, they're not chunks normally. Also, speaking of fruits, I've been on a peach kick lately.
Peaches are good.
I like them. And then they're in season, so it's like...
Oh, really yeah. Good.
And my mom bought them, so I ate them. And they're easier. Okay, I really like mangoes, too.
Mangoes are delicious.
But the pit is too big. And I like with a peach, you can kind of just pop it out. And it's easier to, like, cut, kind of, if you want to cut it, so... Mangoes are harder because, well, both of them are really juicy, but, like, mangoes are, like, difficult. I use a cup to, like, get it out. That was a good sound effect. That's what it sounds like.
I bet it does.
Yep.
Our last video was filmed outside, which it's not posted yet because we're filming this one early.
Yeah, but it's fine because it will be posted by the time that this one's posted, so
yeah. It'll be different for you guys, but yeah, we filmed that one outside. That was pretty fun. And funny.
Blur that.
That's crazy.
I just wanted to see how far I could go before it showed.
Keep your dogs out of the podcast. There's no need for that.
I don't want them to see them.
Oh my goodness, I have to tell you guys something, which you already know, so it's not really telling you, but
okay. Something
that I'm very excited about is that in a few days, when I get my card, okay,
finally,
because the bank hasn't sent it yet, and it's been a whole thing. I just hit myself in the face with this, but it has been a whole thing where I can't order anything on Amazon or on anything without my card, even though you can use your bank account, which is what I was trying to do.
But it's difficult.
But it's not working because my bank is kind of silly. But as soon as that happens, I will have the entire rest of the set, which then we can build it. Finally. And then I will have the entire new mic setup.
Someone got a race car?
I don't know what that is. Anyways, I will have the entire new night mic setup, which I'm so excited for.
Yeah, that's exciting because then we don't have to like get close. I wonder if it's even picking us up. I see that every time.
The mic never. Well, it does, but the problem is that this mic is cheap and it's a USB mic.
Yeah.
So obviously it's not working very well, but we will have a whole new mic setup
for vlog and podcast.
Yeah, for vlog and podcast, and so I'm really excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then my mom's looking, but we're gonna find a different way to film camera angles, so that way we have better quality. For one, better quality
it'll be
video.
Easier to edit.
Yeah, yeah. So it'll be better quality video. Anyways, and then it will be also different POVs, so that way it's not like just me zooming in on.
Yeah, because it's still different point of views, but the way she's doing it is kind of time consuming, and that's why the last video was actually late. I'm pretty sure because she has to manually like split it and like look.
Yeah, which we have less time to edit.
We're going to try to figure out the Chromebook thing.
But we're getting that, yes.
For the vlog.
And I think that will work because my Chromebooks hasn't really used much, but... What?
Where is it?
It's under my bed. It's just chilling. Yeah.
Because last time this happened, we were looking for something we never found.
It was my AirPods.
Did you find them?
I did. It was under my PlayStation.
Did they work ever?
On my bed. They do now. Good. For some reason, when we went to the gym, the right earbud was not working, and I got scared because AirPods are expensive, and it was my first splurge, like, expensive buy, you know? And so when it wasn't working, I was like, because I literally haven't even had them for like 3 months. It's been like 2, not even. And so I got a little scared, but they are working perfectly fine now. It's okay.
I bought something for Prime Day Because it was, like, a lot of money off. So it was only, like, $30 compared to, like, $70, which isn't that much, but, like, when you're a teenager, it kind of is.
Yeah.
Anyways, but I'm not going to say what it is yet, because I don't know if it's going to work or not. But I'm excited for it, and it should work. Stay tuned. I'll keep you updated, probably. They probably won't ever know.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
I'll send you videos.
Okay.
Like, you just sent me videos last night about the little Feastables thing.
Yeah, it's so funny because we send each other vlogs, and then we, like...
And then we talk about it again. It's, yeah. Instead of just saying, hey, let's talk about this on the podcast and, like, get live reactions, we're just like, yeah, let's just send videos.
Oh.
It's okay.
My nose is running.
Sorry, I'm sneezing.
I've been posting more shorts because I wanted to keep them updated. Yeah. YouTube shorts, Instagram reels, and TikToks. I've been posting all that stuff. Please.
Go check it out.
But go check it out.
All of them. Like.
Wait.
What?
I'm trying to think.
Think about what?
In the last podcast, when we filmed episode 4, did we also... Yes, never mind. We already discussed my mistake. When we shouted out the vlog in the second episode, I forgot to put it actually in the description.
Yeah. So we'll do it in the
I'll do that in episode.
Sorry, I'm looking to see how many subscribers we have, because I wonder if we went up.
23, I think.
Yeah.
So if you haven't already and you're seeing this video, hit the subscribe button. Please. But yes, I've been posting regularly on the Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. So check those out if you ever don't know if you want to watch a video, because
it's like a little sneak peek.
Yeah, you can see like some funny clips in it, and that would be fun to see, But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I posted one. I think it was yesterday. I also posted one this morning because
I'm
really keeping it real,
Time to be real. Anyway.
But I posted one yesterday, and someone actually commented on it, which I thought that was crazy.
It wasn't a hate comment this time.
I don't think it was.
At least it didn't say we were schizos.
Yeah, that's true. It just said, W Podcast.
Hold on, you sent me it. I can pull it up.
And then they said, what did they say? What else did they say? I don't remember.
I'm pulling it up. Chill. Okay. Where you at?
You don't have me pinned? The disrespect.
I do. Oh no, it's the group chat. I've been meaning to unpin the group chat because we don't talk. Anyways, I literally don't talk to you. Like we were talking about last time.
Yeah,
She's annoying.
We talk in our own chats, not the group chat anymore.
Oh, hi, Clyde. Really, what time are y'all leaving? Do you know?
10:30 if it stops raining.
It is stopped raining, so I'm guessing.
Well.
Yay!
That's good.
Okay, it said, W Podcast almost as good as Impulsive. Keep it up, young bloods.
Which I think...
Who is this person? Let's view the profile.
I did. They don't have anything on their profile. I was just trying to... I am nosy, so I was trying to see who it was. Because I didn't know if it was someone I knew. But also, the reason I say that I don't know if they were, if it was, not a hate comment, but more of, a sarcastic thing.
Yeah.
But I do think he was just trying to be kind.
Yeah.
But, it's because I didn't know what Impulsive was until I knew
the podcast.
A podcast? Yeah. I knew the podcast, I just forgot, who was all in the podcast. And so when I looked it up, I was like, oh, because it's Logan Paul's podcast.
Oh.
Which is why I started thinking, okay, maybe he's being sarcastic. Which... he might have been, or he might have just been, literally just being kind, and was, obviously...
But he still said W Podcast, which makes you think that it's not sarcastic, and he's keep it up.
I think he was being nice, yeah. Obviously, we're not even close to Impulsive, because they have millions of subscribers.
I don't know about, maybe...
But I think he was just being nice.
Maybe that's the only thing... You're dripping condensation on you. But maybe that's the only thing he had to compare it to. What if he sees this? Hey...
Shout out to you, because you're really nice.
Are you subscribed to us?
No, he's not.
But well, that's not nice.
He did... The thing is, though, I think it was sincere, because he did view our profile, and he was, watching all the videos.
Aww.
And so, I think he was genuinely, looking at it, and was like, okay, this is pretty neat. Which is nice.
I can't get over the young blood thing.
Yeah. He was
like, what?
Young blood.
I think it's just a guy thing. Maybe. It's the new bro. Also, I didn't fart. It's my hoodie. It was... Now it's not going to make the same noise, but it was...
Okay, I do have one thing that I've been like really invested in, and it's the Brooke and
Bailey?
No. What's that one guy's name? Clinton Kane. Because they have... So, do you know who they are?
No.
You don't know who they are?
I mean, maybe I'm just, like, so in my own world, I literally probably know what it is, but I just don't pay attention. That's the thing.
So, yeah, that's very true. So, do you know the Canceled podcast?
Mm-hmm.
With Tana and... Brooke is the other person that's on that podcast.
Oh, yeah.
And so, there's this whole thing. She had a whole 12-part explanation of, like, what Clinton did to her.
Yeah.
His name's Clinton, right? He's so irrelevant. I get... Sorry, he's just... I'm on Brooke's side for real. His name is Clinton, okay. But apparently he was just, like, crazy. And the funniest thing ever is that TikTok was blowing up about these, like, POV, your Clinton, Kane.
Oh.
And it's because he lied so much about the way his mom died. Like, his mom passed away. I believe she's actually passed away. And he basically would say, like, oh, you like that car? Like, Brooke would say, oh, I like that car. And he'd be like,
my mom
you
died
like that car? My mom died from that car. Like, stuff like that. And
that's insane. That's toxic.
I was watching the podcast, and Brooke was talking about it, and apparently he claimed that his mom owned Birkenstocks.
Uh-huh.
And that she died by falling down the stairs.
Which one was it?
And Brooke said that one time she asked him, literally just asked him, because you know, like, girlfriend things, they'll ask, like, would you still love me if I was a worm, you know? Well, she apparently asked him, what would you do if I fell down the stairs? And he was like, he didn't talk to her for days, apparently, because that's how his mom died,
yeah.
was falling down the stairs.
You made me upset. Mm.
Yeah, and then there was another story about how, they were at dinner with people, apparently, and he started crying, like, out of nowhere, and just, like, left the dinner table, and Brooke was like, and he was obviously wanting attention and was waiting for Brooke to follow immediately, but she didn't, because that's weird.
That's like giving into a child.
Yeah, so, literally, so she just kind of, like, sat there, and then eventually she, like, went to go see why he was crying, and he was like, I just realized it's my mom's birthday.
Girl, shut up.
Which, by the way, she already knew that his mom's birthday was in a completely different month, so he just looked stupid.
Lying.
Yeah. And he lied about having an Australian accent for 4 years in their relationship.
Insane. Yeah. That's insane, because we do it as a joke, okay?
Yeah.
It's not like a genuine thing.
But he would, like, switch accents, and then when someone would point him out on that, he's like, oh, I have an Australian
Hello,
accent.
governor.
And
psych, I lied, I'm actually American.
And I keep, like, going down this rabbit hole of just, like, watching all this stuff, because
like
it cracks me up, just how he acted. And, apparently Brooke was talking to or seeing Matt Rife.
Oh my gosh!
And so...
I love Matt.
And so...
like, hold on, the stand-up, like...
Yeah.
Okay, I loved him.
And
he was on TFIL. Go on.
One of his stand-up bits, or during one of his stand-up bits, someone was also on the stage. I don't know what exactly was going on, but I saw this clip yesterday, and he was... the guy, like, pulled out his phone and was like, what if this person that you're seeing, like, lies about everything? And Matt Rife was like, oh my goodness, the person that I was seeing had an ex that lied about having an Australian accent for 4 years. So even Matt knew, which is insane to me.
I love Matt.
But yeah, it was really funny because apparently this whole beef started because Clinton posted a TikTok saying, my ex, it's been this many years and my ex is still posting about me. Which is so crazy.
Maybe because you're insane.
Yeah, and then Brooke followed that TikTok up with a 12-part episode of how crazy Clinton was.
As she should.
And I was like, she ate down. That's crazy.
I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to act like a toddler, then I'm going to treat you like one.
And, like, I feel like Brooke is so humble and kind about it, to be honest. I mean, she can be like...
You're allowed to talk about it, though.
Yeah.
If they're that
For
insane.
what happened to her.
Yeah.
Like, she makes jokes about it and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, he was psychotic.
Yeah.
Like, she went through something crazy. And yet she's still here telling a story, which is very brave. So
yeah, like, most people would be scared because what if the guy were to do something?
Yeah.
Like, show up to her house or something, you know? Like, that's scary.
But I don't know. I recently got into, like, Tana, and it's just because she was on the Dropout podcast. And that's when I found out who she was.
I saw that.
I still find it insane to me that it took me that long to figure out who she was, because apparently she had this whole thing with Logan Paul. And I was like, how did I not know that? I was, like, in a rock, okay?
That's okay.
Apparently, but it's okay. I was just on the whole different side of YouTube. When that was going on, I was watching, like, Markiplier play FNAF, so it's, like, it's a whole different thing, but...
Yeah. I don't keep up with stuff, honestly.
I think... Normally, when it comes to, like, YouTube drama, I don't keep up with it because it's so dumb and boring.
And it takes
But the Brooke thing, it was funny. Yeah. So I was like, I'm keeping up with this. This is hilarious.
Hilarious.
Like, when it comes to the, like, people exposing TikTokers, it's like, oh my goodness, this person's a horrible person because they did yada yada yada.
This.
Yeah, I don't normally listen to that. I just kind of, like, scroll past it and I'm like, sorry about that, but... This week, I've been on YouTube a lot more than I normally have. Ever since we started the podcast, I haven't been on YouTube that much, which is actually crazy to me. I think I just had other things that we were doing.
Like, this week was so busy.
Stuff, yeah. And so, I was going to take a drink. 1 second.
1 second.
And so, this week, when I had, like, extra time, and it wasn't really extra time, it was more, I need to sleep.
Yeah.
I need to sleep, but I'm going to sit here and watch YouTube instead. So, I was watching, like... I was just keeping up with a bunch of different YouTubers that I like to watch. And apparently, if you don't know The Boys, they are a YouTube group. And Eddie from The Boys is having a baby. Well, he's not pregnant. His wife is. His wife's having a baby.
He's having a baby? No.
His wife is having a baby.
Oh, yeah, you texted me about that.
Which I thought that was insane because I used to watch him in, like, 2019. Well, I not used to. I still watch him. But, like...
You started.
I started watching in 2019, and so I was like, what? That's insane.
That's insane, yeah.
Because, yeah, they got married last year, I think, and they have a child.
Makes sense.
They're getting a child. Their gender reveal is a girl.
They already know?
Yeah.
Then she must be pretty far along.
She's I think she said in the video a few months. It's just because they hadn't said anything.
I thought you had to be past your first trimester to figure out the gender.
I don't know what trimesters are. I'm going to be honest with you right now.
So you're pregnant for 9 months, and the first trimester is the first 3, second trimester, because tricycle 3.
Right.
Are you understanding?
Actually, fun fact they just posted, but yeah, I get what you mean. Let me see if I can figure that out. Actually, no, I'm not going to, because that'll take too much time. But I'm not sure how far along she is, but she said she was a few months, I think, along, because obviously right away they're not going to be like, yeah, we're pregnant.
Yeah,
they just whipped out the positive pregnancy test and are like, look at this, guys. No, I just thought that was insane to me because, well, I don't know, it was just crazy. Also, the video was so wholesome with, like, his parents and, like, the rest of the boys reacting to the gender reveal.
Aww.
I was like, that's so cute. Except for Juicy was in some type of costume, and I don't know why I don't know.
It's Juicy, that's
right, I guess. He's always dressed up in the most weird way when they have, like, something wholesome going on. Yeah, I thought that was crazy, but...
That's okay. It's Juicy, so... that's pretty much everything that I've been keeping up with. I've been trying to watch more podcasts to just see, like... To see how we're doing.
Yeah. Which... We're vibing.
Probably.
You know, it's just hard to compare that because everyone has their own type of style.
They're established already.
Yeah, and a lot of the ones, like the bigger ones, they're obviously established. They have their brand. They have, all that stuff. I think one thing that would be cool is, I see podcasts do this a lot where they have, like, an email set up and then they do, advice.
I was thinking about this. Have you seen the YouTube videos where they have, like, a Google form of, like, confessions? This is kind of different than what you were saying, but...
Like, they post it on Instagram or something, and it's, like,
it's the same concept.
Darkest confessions, and then we, like, read them.
Juicy confession, yeah. And then I'll, like, react to them. Have you seen those things where they have the rating?
Mm-hmm.
It's, like, go to jail, I relate to it, stuff like that.
Yeah, we should do that.
We were kind of on the topic, so I wanted to tell you before I forgot. But, yeah.
I got my fishing license yesterday. Ain't that so cool? Side topic. Ain't that cool?
What did you have to do?
I went to Walmart and I gave them my social security number, my IP address. Just kidding. Actually, no, I technically did. I gave them my address, my social security number, my age, my name. It was crazy. I was like, why do you need all this? Just kidding. It's a license. I understand why you need all that. But I had to wait for a while because there wasn't any employees that were coming to the desk.
Of course there wasn't.
Okay. It's fine. They're busy. It's okay. But eventually I got it, and as I was telling her my name and stuff, a girl with no shoes walked past. And the lady, and she looked to be older than us, and she was
like young still.
No.
Oh, like an old lady.
Actually, no. She would been like, I think she was like a teenager, just like older than us.
Oh, okay.
And she had no shoes on, and she was walking down the aisles like screaming, "Mom," because she must have lost her mom or something.
Marco Polo.
And so the lady stops what she's doing. The lady's helping me.
Mm-hmm.
She stops what she's doing. She pulls out her walkie-talkie and she's like, "Aren't we supposed to have shoes on in here?"
No.
And nobody answers. And she's like, "Hello?" And nobody answers again. She's like, "We're supposed to have shoes on in here, right?" And nobody answers. And she's like, "Well, I guess not." And so she just continues going on. And then when we go to check out, because my mom picked up some stuff, the lady with no shoes was still waltzing around. And then the lead employee was like standing there watching her in like disbelief. He was like, "Nobody stopped you? You have no shoes on."
Well, someone tried, but no
one answered. Like
That's crazy.
At the beginning of the store, it literally says no shoes, no shirt, no business,
no shirt,
service,
no shoes, no service.
Yeah, no business.
No service.
I mean, no service. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. But that's why I was like, what the heck?
No business.
No business being here.
What time is it? I'm scared. 10:04. I'm tired, man.
You need to breathe. Take a breather.
I hate when people tell me to breathe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not you though, you're fine. But like when people tell me to breathe when I'm like mid like panic attack or something, I'm like, do I look like I can breathe? Like I am breathing, just not in a good way. I'm like, it's okay. I don't breathe like that, but like, yeah. Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
I have an eyelash that's bothering me. It's not like.
Is it in your eyeball?
No.
Or is it just poking?
It's just poking, and I don't like that.
Speaking of, I had a realization today. It is, or yesterday I had a realization. It's July 20th.
If you're about to tell me how soon we have to go back to school, I'm gonna start.
I am, which I realized next month is July, and we start school July.
What do you mean next month?
I meant August. Next month is August, and we start school on August 23rd, I believe, and it's an early out on a Friday. So we have that whole weekend, and then the whole next week is like an early out, and Wednesday, early out, and we have to block schedule, remember? And we don't get open campus, even though we're juniors, which... I'm gonna fight someone. Sorry about that.
Yeah, a thing in our school is that juniors and seniors get open campus during lunch. Well,
not anymore.
Just before our grade hit senior year, they were... Or junior year. Sorry. But just before our grade hit junior year, they were like, yeah, no more open campus, guys.
But the thing is, your parents can call you out for lunch.
Yeah.
Which, people are going to abuse that. I'm just telling you guys that now. Yeah. Everyone's going to be called out of lunch because... So, I bring lunches to school, right? Mm-hmm. And my thing is, I hate carrying it, so I'd always put it in my bag. But it made my bag look chunky, and it's just really heavy to carry, especially, like, after weightlifting. Yeah. And you have to go to the third floor. Not fun. Anyways... Back to the point. But, I didn't want to carry a lunchbox around. Like, I would just be able to go home, because I don't live that far from the high school. Like, I'm not that far. And since lunches are going to be, like, there's a lot of different lunch periods, so I probably won't have lunch with anyone I know anyway, so I'll be sitting alone like a little loner. Anyways. But... The thing is, I was just going to drive my merry little self home, eat there, not even go out to eat, just eat there, and then come back. But they're like, no, we want people out of school only in the morning. Well, okay, we technically still have open campus.
Just during our open periods.
Which I'm not going to have any, because my schedule is going to be packed. Yeah. So.
I think the only people that really have open campus is seniors.
People that aren't doing anything in high school will have a campus.
Which, or someone, like, if they have specific goals for what they're doing, and they don't have to take as many classes for that.
Or some people
they'll have
work.
or some people work, so they have open campus. It's the whole thing. But
it
we
really
will not have it. Yeah, we will not have it, unfortunately. Or, like, people have study hall periods. They could just
how do you get a study hall period? I've never in my life had a study hall in high school besides first semester of freshman year, but it was an actual class.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't get much done.
Yeah. I feel like I ate that in that class. That was pretty cool.
I liked the teacher. I was just there to talk, honestly.
Really?
Or, like,
literally.
I didn't talk. I was too scared to talk. But I listened to other people.
Yeah. His class was always super chill. And it still is. Apparently he's retiring next year.
Yeah, I heard that.
I think this is his last year, which is really sad.
Yeah, it is. What was I going to say?
Plus, a lot of parents liked him, so...
Yeah, my dad loved him.
My mom loved him because he put my brother in his place.
My dad was excited for him to put my brother in his place, but he won't be there, so...
That's unfortunate.
It is, so I guess I'm going to have to do it myself. A shame.
What's a shame?
Kidding. Kind of...
I find it crazy how different me and my younger sister are. Like, in middle school, I was always obsessed with my grades, and I still am.
Mm-hmm.
She
doesn't care.
Yeah, she does not care at all. She has, like, F's all the time, and I'm like, you get into high school, and you can't have F's.
You have F's in middle school is insane, because you don't have to do anything, really. You just have to do your assignments.
But I think another problem is that she, like, is behind academically.
Mm-hmm.
She, like, genuinely just doesn't know what's going on. And
Me too, girl.
And it's not, like, her fault. I feel like it has something to do with just, like, her brain isn't, like, developing as quickly as other people, which is fine. It happened, But I feel like the school hasn't done anything to help her.
That,
yeah, like, they helped with her reading, but it's not exactly gotten any better.
Well, yeah, I feel like they're only going to do so much to a point, and then you really have to take matters into your own hands.
Which is why it sucks, because when you get into high school, that means you're taking 2, like, helping classes for, like, math and reading, and so it takes up, like, math will take up 2 periods, reading will take up 2 periods. That's 4 periods for just 2 classes.
Yeah.
And then you have, like, less
actual classes
for stuff that you want to do as well. And so I feel like they should definitely focus more of that on middle school to help reach academic goals. Because when you get to high school, then you're behind, and it sucks.
And because I feel like this year is the year we get more freedom with classes. Because, like, freshman and sophomore year, you really have to stick to getting those stupid
core classes. Yeah.
Which we still have some this year, or, like, I'm getting them done with this year, but
me too.
It's either this year or senior year. But the thing is, like, oh, that's what I was gonna say earlier. Is I feel like when I made my schedule, I was in a whole different mindset, and now I'm like, maybe I don't actually want to take this class. I want to take this class instead. So my schedule might be changing. I might drop a few things once it gets out.
Yeah.
And hopefully we have classes together.
That's what I'm saying. The thing is that I am leaving school for a part of it to go to, like,
I thought you meant you were moving. I just got real scared. But yeah, I knew that.
I'm dipping school.
I'm moving.
I'm dropping out.
She's not, guys. Trust.
No, I would never do that. I care too much about that high school diploma.
Wow.
I held my sisters, and I knew that's what I wanted.
Okay.
Except for her says, unfortunately, a lot of people complain about the school off topic, but a lot of people complain about the school that we go to, but the school that I used to go to was so much worse academically and just, like, in general, and so the fact that people complain about here is crazy to me, but I would so much rather have the name of this school on my diploma than the name that my sister has on hers, so it's okay.
Yeah, especially since you have more opportunities here.
Yeah, because
even though there's, like, nothing here, there's more than definitely.
That one was a smaller town, and so there wasn't college classes that you could really take unless it was online, and they couldn't fund that. So it was, like, it occasionally happened. But
if you're, like, really smart and in, like, the gifted program.
And the highest GPA there, which I thought was insane, was a 3.8.
Yeah,
that was their valedictorian, which in our school,
We don't even have a valedictorian. We're not allowed to.
But people are fighting for the first in our class, and most of them have like 4.2s, 3s.
Mm-hmm.
And so I find it insane that theirs was a 3.8.
Yeah, that's
I was
insane.
like, that's crazy. I think it's just because a lot of them couldn't take college classes, so they didn't get that extra GPA points. Is that what it's called? I don't know. But
the rank.
Yeah. But also with like normal core classes, a lot of people do have 4.0s. So it happens. Also, the person who was supposed to have valedictorian in my sister's grade, she had it until the last day of school. She was guaranteed a valedictorian until the last day of school.
What happened?
When her grade in not geometry, it was a math class, but she was a senior,
like
so
calc?
It was something else, yeah. And it went down like, I think, point something.
That's so
And
dumb.
someone overtook her, and I was like, that is the saddest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
I'd be so upset. Mm-hmm. The last day is insane.
The very
That's
last
rude.
day, yeah.
That's just rude.
Because she was really fighting for it, but yeah.
I'd be upset.
Mm-hmm.
Although, someone else can do the valedictorian. Like, if we did start to do that, then someone else can do it, because it's not about me. Our friend, he actually sent me, literally, yesterday, a, like, little video talking about how, like, you have a smart friend, but they're actually, like, the dumbest person you know. And he goes, this is so you. And I was like...
When it's like, they're book smart, but... Again, it's the street smarts.
Yeah, that's
because like you try to talk to them about something and they're like, "What?"
No, yeah, I literally just look at you like a puppy. I'm like,
but it's not. I don't think it's ever that you don't understand. It's just your brain's just not letting you like think properly.
Yeah, or it's like I do.
You definitely have that issue where I'm like talking to a wall sometimes. And you're just like, what?
No, I'm listening. It's just the thing is, I'm trying to like comprehend.
Yeah,
at the
your
same
brain's
time.
you're not speeding up fast enough. You know.
It's somewhere
that's okay. That's okay. It happens.
Or like,
because I have those days as well.
I'm trying to figure out. First of all, I'm trying to figure out if I even know what you're talking about. Because most of the time, like, do you know this? And I'm like, trying to think. I'm like, probably, but like, you'd have to show me.
Yeah.
Because I'm one of those people. Different topic, but I hate people who are like policey about things. Like, oh, who wrote this song then? If you know it. Like, I don't know. Can you calm down? I hate the music police. All the police of things can get out of here. Like the music police, the movie police. Stop. Just let me enjoy it.
I think something I strongly agree is that, or like strongly believe in, is that if someone... What was I going to say? I strongly... Pause. Okay.
Pause.
Let me reword that because it doesn't.
Let me rephrase that
because it doesn't make any sense. I hate people who hate on other people's music taste. Like you could have the most weird music taste ever, but I'd be digging it
because it's new and it's so fun.
And it's like like there's no need to be hating on anyone's music taste. That takes me off.
Yeah.
And if you're insecure about the music taste, don't be. Yeah.
Because that's their way of expressing themselves.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So, like, you're completely dissing on their entire character if you're dissing
down.
on their music taste. I'm sick of your dogs. Put them away. Put them away. Okay, well, thank you for watching episode 5 of the podcast. Bye!
Whoa.
You can roll outro.
Sorry, that's what that reminded me.
Roll outro, please. That's enough.
Maybe cut that out.
I bet you thought I was gonna roll outro. Well, I'm not. I have something to say before I roll outro. First order of business, please go check out the vlog. The vlog channel's up. We have one video up on there right now. I really hope we have some coming up soon. We just have to figure out a little storage problem with our computer. But as soon as we figure that out, there will be more videos up there, so go check that out. It is called Chili Vlogs on YouTube, and it will be in the description of this video. Second order of business, Teen Takeover Podcast is now on Spotify. For those of you who enjoy listening instead of watching, go check that out. It is at Teen Takeover Podcast on Spotify. It is the same name as our YouTube channel. And yeah, please go give that a follow. Enough of me yapping, because you guys listen to me yap for 45 minutes with Chloe. So roll outro. For real this time.